Hey you guys, welcome back to Angela, and on this topic, you guys, we are going to be talking about the narcissist catfishing, using people as pawns, catching people on these online sites, like Plenty of Fish, which I really strongly believe that a lot of these dating sites were created by narcissists to catch predators, to catch victims, and it might have started off as a small web page that just grew with lots of followers and people that decided to join based on being lonely or feeling as if, hey, I'm looking for someone who's looking for a relationship, a union as well. And I always feel that people who feel completely complete inside, because after everything that I've experienced, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you, even if you didn't meet your narcissist online, after the experience that you went through, you realize the dangers of being online, period, not just, with online dating, but even just, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and, Snapchat too, when you think about it, all these websites, they all have trackers, right? You get into Facebook and, they'll tell you that someone hacked your Facebook, or, there's hackers that hack Facebook. Then you get into Snapchat and they have the map where they can track you down exactly where you're at. And you're thinking to yourself, well, none of my friends can see exactly where I'm at because I disabled my account on Snapchat. But what about the creators and the people that control Snapchat, just like YouTube? A lot of, coaches get on here and then they have people who help them with their channel, right? And what about the people that are helping this website run smoothly? What about the people that work at Google? What about the people who help these dating sites grow? Do you not think that they're also predators there? These narcissists, you guys, are everywhere. And I made a video earlier on, Plenty of Fish and, just the dangers of being online, meeting narcissists online, and the fact that narcissists are always catfishing online. When you watch the show Catfish, whether that narcissist is leading people on for years on there, whether they are in a relationship or married or they're gay, a lot of times these people are talking to the same sex, and then they find out, hey, the reason I didn't come forward of who I am is because I'm gay. And sometimes they're not even who they say they are in those pictures, because the narcissist is never showing their authentic self. So when they get caught in this show for not being who they say they are, to them, that's the least of their worries. They're like, oh, wow, so what? Who talks to someone online for that long? Like, who does that? Like, you deserve to get played because you should have known better. You should have known better. I didn't want to FaceTime you sometimes. For your birthday, I would disappear. I didn't really do much for holidays. I didn't do anything for you. I always made excuses on why I couldn't travel to another state. Everything they're doing to these people online, it's stuff that they do to their partners. So when they get online and you see all these catfishing people, these people have regular lives besides the internet. Yes, they've ruined a lot of people's lives. Some of these people that they've been talking to for so many years, and you're thinking to yourself, how can you talk to someone for 10, 15 years and things like that? You have to think that some of these people that these narcissists preyed on and catfished, some of these people are people that they somehow got in contact with, back in the day. Like, a lot of us who are from this generation, we're used to technology. But 15 years ago, 10 years ago, technology was very different. There was a time where there was nothing but beepers. You had to use payphones. You would be in situations where you might have, met someone or talked to someone on the phone or talked to an inmate on the phone, and that relationship just kept expanding itself, and it followed that narcissist does not discard anyone. Once you speak to any type of narcissist, whether the relationship gets intimate, serious, you have children, you get married, it doesn't matter. Once you're hooked, the narcissist is like Captain Hook, and they're after innocent people. You have to look at them like Captain Hook. Serious. It's like they're trying to put their hook on you. And they take your inner child. They try to take your inner child. They try to fog your reality. They try to take your joy. They prey on your childhood fears that have reappeared in the present. And they bind themselves to you spiritually, mentally, through conversation, through sex. And that's what I believe has happened to a lot of people that have been catfish, is that a lot of those people are people that, weren't really into computers or computer savvy, or they just happened to have this friendship with this narcissist, and they believed, hey, years from now, we might really meet one day and really take it seriously, because we've been friends since I was 12. Not knowing that this narcissist is like 20 years older than them. They're not who they say they are. And this is another reason why you need to watch your children. And I say this because I've witnessed older people on these headsets, where you can communicate with other people playing the game. And I understand, gaming, it's a hobby for all ages, right? There's a lot of predators on there pretending to be kids, or luring kids with money. We have easy access nowadays, through Cash App and things like that. And narcissists, you have to think, narcissists are very materialistic. They're very abusive people. And when they want to get on your good gracious, what do? They love bomb. How do they love bomb? Taking you out to eat, giving you money, giving you the things that you always ask for. That's the devil in disguise, giving you the things that you want. And then they're planning in their head, I'm going to take it away. That's the devil, making a contract with you, and you're not reading the fine print. And this is with the social networks and POF and all these things, and them being able to catfish you online. You're not reading the fine prints. A lot of times when you go to these websites or you call these phone lines, they tell you, hey, if you decide to meet up with someone, we're not responsible for that. Do not give out your phone information. Do not give out your address online. But what do people do? They get baited by the narcissist. Plenty of fish. That's to me, it's just crazy how these dating sites, they're getting so bold to the point that they're letting you know, like, yeah, this is what we do. This is what it's for. And all these narcissists are like, oh, plenty of fish. I'm for sure going to catch some fish there, for sure. And you have innocent, vulnerable people who are looking at the site and they're seeing something completely different. They're seeing plenty of fish, like, hey, there's plenty of people on here who are searching for a relationship, love, commitment, or a hookup, and you don't know who you're hooking up with. There's people, it's kind of like the Craigslist killer. You have these women, vulnerable women, who don't love themselves, who don't know themselves, doing all these things online, foot fetishes and, speaking about, sex for money, and they're listening to this music. And you have to think about the kids listening to this music who are, telling their parents it's just a song, but they really live it. They really are living it. They're really being brainwashed and doing things behind your back. And then guess what? This predator comes and snatches your child from, either from a video game or from, just like the Craigslist killer, these women who are going on there thinking, oh, this person has a foot fetish. Oh, this person, they want this, or they want this in exchange for money. They just want sex. And they might even think to themselves, hey, I might go here for sex and money, and this guy might not pay me. And if it gets to the point where, hey, he wants to hurt me for money, I rather give him the money and basically get raped. I'm willing to put myself in that situation. And that's probably how many of those women or men feel at that moment. And guess what? When they get in there, this person's a complete serial killer. They don't care about sex. They are looking for the hunt. Let me catch and bait someone. And these people, when they get caught, guess what? Some of them are married, just like these pedophiles. Some of them are married. Some of them will work for the government. Some of them are police officers, teachers, and they'll tell you, oh, I know I shouldn't have been here. I know I shouldn't have done this. Why? Because the narcissist knows. I know I shouldn't have came online and spoke to these different women. Now my wife caught me. Please don't tell my family. This is the first time I've ever done this. I've never had these thoughts before. Most of the time, it's just the first time they got caught, you guys. These people will even steal your pictures and pretend to be you. These narcissist friends, your narcissist friends around you. Everyone's always on their phones recording, right? You're recording your friend, or your friend's recording you, and then later on you find out that she's using you. She's using your picture. She's recorded you and played around with you because she wanted to steal your identity. And they will hate you for having anything good in your life. Even if your life's not perfect, they'll look at it like your life's better than theirs. Or if they're suffering, you should be suffering too. I always tell you guys, I've had times where the narcissist that I was with, saw me crying and being hurt. And they're like, hey, I'm glad you're feeling how I feel every day. So the narcissist doesn't cry every day, but they feel dead. They feel empty. They feel like, oh my God, another day. Why am I here? And they want you to feel that way. That's why they're satisfied when you're depressed. They're satisfied when you gave up on your dream. And they want to keep being around you while you feel low. And they'll claim to want to see you do better. And the moment you're doing better, they'll applaud you. They'll quickly try to get some of that energy that you have, because now you're refilling your cup, and they'll quickly try to drink off the same cup. They'll quickly try to drink off your cup. And then they'll claim, hey, look, we're going to be this power couple. You have energy, I have energy now. And you're really being fooled. You're being catfished, because you're thinking to yourself, okay, the narcissist can't be that bad. See, I know they talk bad about other people. They're always in these crazy situations. Sometimes the lack of empathy is just, not there. But see, they're not that bad. They're treating me nice now, or, we're on good terms. And you're not thinking anything, but they're catfishing you, because they're going to slowly test your boundaries again. They're going to start doing the things that they were always doing. You know, getting back online, trying to bait more people. See, the narcissist will bait people in person too. You can go to work, you can go out, and you can meet people naturally. You can go to work and meet a coworker and you guys hit it off, but you guys know that, you know, you guys work together, so you tell yourselves, you know, no, and you guys start flirting over time, and eventually you're like, hey, you know, I really like you, let's go on a date. Let's keep it a secret. Let's not tell anyone at work. And then later on you find out that they were married. And now you don't know how to act at work because they catfished you. They catfished you. They made you believe they were something they weren't. And all your viewpoint on this person is only what you see, right? The narcissist knows that. They understand that whatever you see is going to be your perception of them. Once they start disrespecting you more and more to the point where they're allowing you to see things that it's like they're out in the open. You know, it's like some of these catfishes, you know, Neve will ask them, why are you finally, you know, why are you finally able to come up to this person you catfish and finally tell them the truth? Why now? Why do you want to tell them the truth now? You know, thank you for coming to see us, and thank you for coming to admit that you've been catfishing, you know, this person, but why now? Oh, I just didn't really feel good about it. You know, I knew it was wrong. But the whole time they have a smirk on their face because they knew eventually they would get caught. And even if they didn't get caught, it's like it's itching them to tell you. It's itching them. It's like, I can't wait to tell you. Oh my gosh, everything is going good for me. I have to tell you how bad I've been treating you. I just have to because you really believed the times where we're together. I was just bored. I was just fine. I was just kind of like cooling down. I was right next to you and I was still baiting people on my phone. I mean, I can bait people in person. I can bait people on my phone. You know, I just really love playing this game. And when I get caught, I have to tell people why I did it, because I want them to be shocked, baffled, and I'm tired of always having to pretend. I'm really tired of pretending. Because there's no point on pretending. I have other people I have baited. Meanwhile, while they're sitting here laughing at you because they've baited all these other people, and you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, how could you not love me? How could you this? How could you that? You have to understand they do it to everyone. Look at Catfish. Look at how these people have so many people that they catfish, and they're all getting a different, you know, the same type of maybe love and affection, maybe the same stories, but slightly fabricated. But if you notice, most of these narcissists, even on Catfish, when they bait someone of the opposite sex or the same sex, they don't care. You can see, and they'll ask them, are you bisexual? Are you gay? Why did you do that? And they're like, I'm not gay. I'm not bisexual. I don't know why he did that. I don't know. Maybe it came from my childhood because I was abused. I don't know. Like, they try to find a reason because they know that a lot of their victims were abused when they were younger. So when they finally get caught or reveal themselves, they'll tell you, oh, it's because of something they went through when they were younger. And a lot of times you ask yourself, well, I went through the same thing and I didn't turn out that way. Why is that? Because that's pure evil, you guys. These people have no emotions. It could be your friends. It could be your family. It could be your sister. It could be your mother. If you sense someone around you that doesn't care about your feelings, there's a difference between someone who's frustrated that you don't know your own worth, and there's a difference between someone who just doesn't care about your worth or wants to know about your worth or could care less. There's really a difference, and you can feel it and you can tell. You can definitely tell when you talk to these people. They bait you in. They lie about their careers. They lie about their jobs, their goals, their ambitions, their criminal records. A lot of times you marry these people and you think that you know them because you spent these 20, 30 years with them, but the truth is you will never know a narcissist. It's like they all have this big plan. You know, they go online or in person and they bait you, and they bring you into their web of lies. Just like when they go on the internet, they go into the internet and they live their best web of lies there. They live their best lie. They live in a fantasy world. You know, they talk to so many people online. They really feel as if they are special. They're above everyone else. Everybody wants them. And, you know, a narcissist's ego will get inflated by a stranger online, you guys. So it's very important to know that these people are everywhere. Everything that you post on social media, everything you post on the internet, YouTube, everywhere, it's being reviewed. You know, when I upload these videos, guess what? They're being reviewed by YouTube. Everything is always reviewed. They're always seeking your location. And if they can get any type of power of where you're located, that energy from the internet will follow you into physical manifestations, because the thoughts and the energy that is being sent spiritually will manifest physically, and it could manifest through the internet into your actual presence. How many times have you seen someone online, you know, that's been on your Facebook for years, and the next thing you know, or months, and the next thing you know, you see them in person and you recognize them and you're like, I don't really know that person, but I know them through Facebook. That's weird. If you guys have went through that, leave your comments down below where you have seen someone online and then you see them in person, you guys. So, I just want you guys to know that energy is real. This video got deleted. I did it again, and I hope that it was helpful for you guys, because it is kind of frustrating, you know, when you have to repeat yourself again. But sometimes it's refreshing, because you learn, and not only do you learn, but you realize more things as you're repeating what you went through. Sometimes you have to repeat what you went through, because the narcissist has fogged up a lot of your beliefs, and you have to repeat what you believe in, not what the narcissist said, but what you believe in. And you have to repeat it over and over again, because the brainwash, you guys, it's very deep, and it started long before these people that you get involved with in a relationship. That energy is constantly following you. Even when you leave the narcissist, it follows you. Especially if you leave the narcissist, that energy that follows you will quickly follow you into the next relationship or into your next friendships that you might want to go out, have new friends. It will follow you. So always be awake, aware. Soon as you see someone speak evil, stay away from them, because it will stick onto you like glue. Anyone who doesn't want to see you do better, anyone that doesn't seem excited or happy for you, anyone who wants to dictate the way you make your moves, stay away from these people. These people have a plan for you. The narcissist always has a big plan on how they do things, and they do it over and over again, and they think that they're getting away with it. That's why when the relationship ends, whether you end it or they end it, they might be hurt or they might get stalkerish, but for the most part, they still have this arrogance about them that's like, I'm not really sorry. I'm going to keep doing this. If I'm not going to do it to you, I'm going to do it with the next person. There's plenty of people that want to be abused. There's plenty of people. All it takes is a weak person who doesn't know themselves. Oh, you know yourself? You finally woke up? I'm going to test and see how much you know yourself. And they will try to buy your love. They will try to buy your love, you guys. And let me tell you, those gifts come with a price. So always be awake and aware. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.